Assalamualaikum and a good day a bit to all the audience and the listeners. So today I'll be presenting a research and the title is on the pharmacognostic evaluations of Zingiber officinale and Curcuma longa from police for therapeutic discoveries. So this is our team that consists of Dr. Muhammad Ashraf bin Muhammad Zainuddin from University of Malaysia Police, Puan Nurul Senarinti Kabudin from the Faculty of Medicine and Health Science, University Kuala Rahman, Encik Ahmad Zahari bin Muhammad Noor from Sekolah Kebangsaan Lubuk Bobor, and Dr. Amir Ruzan bin Abu Bakar from University Malaysia Police. So for the introductions, so Malaysian diversity is rich with various flora and fauna, and the demand of global markets herbal medicine have been increased in recent years. The assurance of the safety, efficacy, and satisfaction of herbal medicines is becoming an issue that involve natural products due to the lack of quality information on the herbal preparations. The type and concentration of metabolites produced by a plant, in particular, are determined by the species, genotypes, physiology, developmental stages, and environmental factors during growth. Hence, delivering and filling this lacking information is necessary to provide a shred of information, a shred of evidence on the safety, efficacy, and satisfactions of local medicinal plants. So in this study, we focus on two types of plants, the Curcuma longa, turmeric, and the Zingiber officinale, which is the ginger. And these two plants are being chosen. It is synonym with Malaysian cuisines and also natural remedies. It is widely used as traditional medicines. The study of localized C. longa and Zingiber officinale, especially in the police region, is limited and scarce. And we believe that the data obtained could be beneficial in many ways, and we can exploit the therapeutic abilities of both of these plants for many reasons, for cosmeceuticals, nutraceutical, and pharmaceutical purposes. So taking that into account, so these localized C. longa and Z officinales obtained from Padang Besar place are being introduced into the quality gravimetric phytochemical assessments, and the data obtained are believed to fill in the lack of quality information on these herbal preparations. And the therapeutic activities via the in-deep-patient evaluation assays could determine the capabilities of C. longa and Z officinales, efficacy as potential antioxidant agents. So basically, these are the pictures of both plants that are being used in the studies, the C. longa and the Z officinale. So the methodologies. So first and foremost, we collect both plants from Padang Besar Police, and then we determine the foreign matters and the microscopic analysis. Next, we prepare it as grounded materials and perform the color test. The next step is involving the quality control analysis of both plants, the C. longa and Z officinales. And the next step is we extracted both plants using methanol, ethanol, and water, using two types of extractions: the conventional methods, which is the maceration techniques, and the more sophisticated approach, which is the ultrasound-assisted extraction. The next step is identifying the content of flavonoids, phenolics, and protein analysis for both plants before moving to the fingerprinting profiling using FTIR. And lastly, we want to evaluate the potentials, the capabilities, the efficacy of both plant as antioxidant agents by conducting the PPH assay. So the first result is the quality control analysis. So basically, the quality control analysis consists of total foreign matters, moisture content, ash content, and the acid and solvent ash. So these four criteria are widely used to shows either the products, the raw material used are in immaculate, are in clean condition or not. So basically, our result shows that we abide the proposed guidelines, meaning that our result does not exceed the proposed values that are being being proposed by the regulatory boards. So this shows that our plant are in immaculate conditions and are clean enough to be further studied. So for the color test, there are a few few metabolites that we want to focus upon. The first is the glycoside, alkaloid, flavonoid, tannin, and anthraquinones. And the data obtained from this study shows that both of our plant have all of these metabolites. The Zingiber officinale longa consists of glycosides, alkaloid, flavonoid, tannin, and anthraquinone. So the next study is the extractive value. Overall, the result shows that ethanol solvents have the highest capability in extracting both plants, Zingiber officinale and C. longa, using both techniques. So the ethanol, if you want to extract Z. officinale using ethanol, is the best. Next is methanol, and lastly, the lowest extractive yields was found to be the water extract. So for the phenolic content of C. longa and Z. officinale, methanol show the highest capability in providing in extracting this content for both macerations and UAE method for both plant. So ethanol have the second highest capabilities, and the lowest was found to be water for all extracts and all plant for both plant and for both extraction technique. So for the flavonoid contents, the ethanol was shown to be much more uh, to have much more potentials in extracting flavonoids. In this graph, it shows that for Z. officinale and C. longa for maceration and UAE extracts have the highest concentration of flavonoids using the ethanol extracts. And next is the second highest was found to be the methanol extracts, and the lowest was found to be the water extracts. So on the contrary, the macerations was shown to be the superior extraction methods, extraction technique to extract the protein content compared to the UAE. And the graph also shows that the methanols have the highest capabilities in extracting the protein content, following by the ethanol extracts, and lastly the water extracts. So for the next step is the fingerprinting analysis using the FTIR techniques, FTIR instruments. So basically, you want to see the regions of both Z. officinale and C. longa, and the spectrum shows a profound characteristic of the phenolic compound as well as the flavonoid backbones. So this is confirmed the presence of the polyphenols such as the phenolic compounds and flavonoid backbones in our extracts. So the last step is to evaluate to elucidate the antioxidant properties of C. longa and Z. officinalis. So basically, we conducted an antioxidant assay using the DPPH radical scavenging. So the ascorbic acid was the positive controls, and for both Zingiber officinalis, the methanol showed the highest abilities in inhibiting free radicals for both maceration and UAE, and same goes to the C. longa, in which it shows that the macerations and UAE for both methanol showed the highest inhibiting properties of free radicals. As a conclusion to all the studies, we found out that the raw materials obtained from parties exhibit acceptable quality control results, portraying that the raw material was indeed in immaculate conditions. And both of the C. longa and Z. officinalis also confirm the existence of notable phytochemicals such as glycoside, alkaloid, flavonoid, tannins, and anthraquinone. So the UAE extract was shown to have the highest range of total phenolics and flavonoid values with methanol extract showing superior extracting capabilities, followed by the ethanol and lastly the water extracts. The total protein, on the other hand, revealed that demonstration technique was better at extracting protein for both plant. And the fingerprinting analysis unraveled the key functional groups of flavonoid and phenol in both plants. And confirmation of the therapeutic activities via the patient assays were determined for the extracts, revealing the antioxidant capability for both plant. And in conclusion, to conclude, the research provide insight into the potential of Z officinale and C longa extracts in different solvent via different extraction technique as potential therapeutic agents. So these are the reference throughout the studies. So this slide shows some industry that are interested with our works. And thank you for listening to these research presentations.